Hello everyone, it's Rachel here and I welcome you all to the Executive Corner Expert Talks. Today I'm speaking with Mr. Tony Locrancio, Investment Manager of Alto Capital. Here at Alkime we bring you industry leaders, successful business owners, market and equity advocates all under one roof to help you discover the insights of the stock markets and understand how one can create multiple passive income streams. Today we're going to welcome Mr. Tony Locrancio, Investment Manager of Alto Capital. Hello, Tony. Now, Alto is a full-service investment and corporate advisory firm. Your tagline is called Creating Growth. Now, can you elaborate on this for our viewers?
Oh, hi. Pleasure to be on the show. What we look for with clients and companies is those opportunities that provide multiple upside potential. We look at small cap companies, get onto them when they're relatively in their infancy, and then look to grow with the company because we're pretty much dealing with the speculative side of the market, and that's what Alto Capital specialise in.
And you assist businesses to raise capital and provide investors with opportunities that deliver superior results. What are the exclusive services that you offer there at Alto Capital?
In the broking industry, those client advisors, it's pretty much where it's every person for themselves. So every broker will come up with their own ideas. Alto Capital does do some IPOs, and we've done some in the biotech industry. We've also raised capital for these biotech companies through rights issues, through placements, looking after both sophisticated and mum and dad retail investors. So we cover pretty much all of the spectrum in that small cap space.
Now, Alto has successfully maintained long-standing client relationships with brands such as Spectre and Aurora Labs. What can you tell us about your current clientele? We're
the main broker to the Exopharm IPO, which listed in 2018. We also were the main lead broker to the Narada IPO as well. So we've been looking after both Exopharm and Narada with their capital raising requirements, and both these stocks are above the 20-cent issue price, and Alto Capital has assisted with a number of capital raisings just to show the support that we provide the companies, and also I discuss these companies on my media outlet sources.
There's some excellent companies you've mentioned there, and you work with innovative companies that span over a wide range of sectors. What are the different industries that you do work with?
Alto Capital, we're primarily involved with the mining industry. They have raised money for junior resource companies, explorers, pre-developers. However, once I arrived there about 4 years ago, and then we really took on the biotech theme. And once you get one deal over the line, you show some support to the company. You don't simply take the IPO and flip it out the next day. The support network does grow, and we do get offered more opportunities. And so, yeah, we're looking forward to not only new IPOs, but assisting companies grow, because the key to allowing these companies to progress is to raise them capital and not belt out the shares at the first opportunity. So, it's a medium to longer term growth opportunity.
And Tony, Alto is a trusted advisor to several ASX listed companies. What is Alto's strategy that gives it an edge over its market peers?
I think we're a very, I'm going to use the word team, even though each advisor has their own business. But we take the philosophy that, we're going to go into something, a company has a long growth phase ahead of it. And that gives us the edge because we do understand these small companies. We are nimble, we can move quickly, we're not drawn by fund mandates or holding parts of the company. So we're able to move in very fast fashion to react to the market, because let's face it, the market is extremely fluid. stocks are going to have huge runs and they're going to have some nasty corrections along the way. And companies, can approach us to look at raising some more cash and develop their projects, drilling, exploration, and or hopefully a medical breakthrough. So it's a very exciting field to be involved in, and we like to get in at or near the bottom.
Excellent. It's definitely a very exciting field, but investment advice is and can be risky and a tricky business. How do you ensure that your team's advice is always unbiased and always in the best interest of clients?
Yeah, they're pretty heavy on ethics these days, and know your client rule and conflicts of interest. Obviously, I own the companies I discuss on the media. I'd be crazy not to, but I guess it's all about putting your client's best interests at heart. If just say they're in retirement, you don't churn and burn them through buying them rubbish stocks, you look after them. And we assess each investor as to their risk tolerance profile and how we can grow. But look, my theory is that anyone that comes to me is a speculator, and they should be only really risking 5 to 10% of their entire wealth. And that's the way it is. You just have to look after the client, and we're constantly involved in compliance. And most advisors will know the regime that's coming up.
And Tony, finally, a very interesting question. How do you identify companies with growth potential and take them to the next stage?
Well, that's a great question. I've been advising for 23 years, and a lot of it is, you look at the management of a company, you look who owns all the shares, you look at the price activity. And I guess when someone comes to us looking to move towards an IPO, we've got to look at their risk reward, which is what's your downside and what's your potential upside. Are these people involved there to create a real company or simply to fund a lifestyle? So it does take a lot of experience. I've been doing this, as I said, 23 years. And I'm hoping that, you've got to say no to a lot of good deals to get involved in the great ones.
Tony, it's been great to chat to you today. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. And with that, I will sign off for today. Watch this space for more. Till then, stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.